Morning, folks. It is a noisy morning here on the homestead. We weaned the other day. All the sheep are still carrying on, and I'm taking kind of talk to you about some behaviors, anxious behaviors that sometimes sheep have. Take you over here to Percy and Sissy. So here's Percy and Sissy. When we first turned Sissy in with him, we were gone about an hour. We came back and he had been chasing her until she was just about what we call have the heaves or the thumps. She was just breathing really hard. He was breathing real hard. Actually, his tongue was hanging out. And I didn't video any of it, but what I did to kind of curb his enthusiasm was I hobbled him. So I just used a piece of twine. This is pretty good size hay twine. I used it. I got it laying here for just such purpose. Didn't know if he would take and do it again. But I left him overnight hobbled, and the next day he was fine. So I had to break that kind of that psychological pattern in his brain. Once he got on it, he didn't want to get off of it. So I hobbled him, and I'll take you over here because I had another sheep displaying some kind of neurotic behavior also. Right over here's Chrome. We put him in here by himself. We had to limit his ability to move around because he wouldn't sit still. He was running back and forth. He actually lost some weight, and last night he had worked himself into just a frenzy. He was just moving back and forth in this little small area right here, just back and forth, just kind of neurotic behavior because he had never been away from the other sheep. So I hobbled him. I don't know if you can see the hobbles there on his front feet. One of them's kind of slipped down, but real calm sheep when he was in with the other sheep, but in here by himself, he just kind of expressed some neurotic behavior. So I've had him hobbled all night. I'm going to turn him loose and see if it helped him. If not, I'll hobble him again this evening, leave him hobbled all night. It doesn't hurt him. If they fight it too much, it can kind of rough up their legs, but once they do it for a little while, you can see him just kind of hopping around there. Still kind of got that neurotic behavior back and forth. So he's just trying, and this is not just like 5 minutes at a time. This is all day, to the point where you can see he's breathing hard there. And he has lost weight, so he's not eating and drinking properly. He's just focused on trying to get back over there with that herd. The reason we put him in here was to fatten him up, but him moving around so much, he kind of losing weight. And the other thing is he chases the bred ewes a lot because he's wanting to play. He is a wither, but he's wanting to play, and he takes and he just chases them around, and that's not good for them. So gonna take those hobbles off of him and see if it helped him a little bit. If not, we will put them back on him tonight and just see how he does, because we really want to fatten him up to butcher him. Okay, folks, it's a little bit quieter around here. Babies are still carrying on, but everybody else is kind of hushed because we've taken and got them some feed. You can give them hay and they won't hush. Right now, we're not putting licks out because the weather was really wet and they just kind of melt and you lose them. We've been giving them feed. Once the weather starts drying out a little bit, we'll go back to feed. Same way when we get into monsoons, we'll go back to like a pellet feed that's got everything in it. The babies, of course, we're crib feeding them, and we try to integrate everything into our system. Like when we're crib feeding, we'll use that feed to feed the sheep. It's a little bit higher in protein, but it does kind help the expected mothers, you know, with the development of the fetus, give them all the nutrients they need as well. So I got everybody fed, and company Radio sent us these solar animal repeller gadgets. They work off of solar. We've been having a really hard time with just coyotes coming around. I've seen their tracks really close. And when this company reached out to me to do a review of these, I said, sure, I'll take and do it. So you guys are seeing them here. It says right here on the back, that you want to put, for the large animals, you want it up about 24 inches off the ground. It's got a really nice little guide here. Flying predators, like if you have chickens and that sort of thing. The deer and the moose for your garden, you want them up about 4 feet. The large animals, 24 inches. And then the small animals at 12 inches off the ground. And what these do, I read the little package instructions, and it's kind of based on the fire theory or the light theory. We have solar lights up out here shining on the pins that we bought at a yard sale somewhere. We bought the whole bunch of them for one price, and we've had them up out here, and they're doing really well. We like them. Coyotes don't tend to come in where it's lighted. And then we have the dog stationed on 3 sides of the sheep pen. So everything's kind of set up strategically. But what we're going to do, we're going to take these, and they flash red beams out of here, according to what the instructions say. Red lights. And it's got everything in here you need. The principle, these red flashing lights are supposed to drive away predators. We're going to see. You're going to see it here. If I don't see any tracks around anywhere, then I'll know that it's working. Like I say, I've seen coyote tracks right here on this little drive right here. See them back over in there. Like I say, the dogs really bark. Duke really hates coyotes. He is the first one to smell them, and he'll start barking. And when he really starts barking, then I know that they're pretty close. Like I said the other night, we had some just over the hill here below our camper, and they were really loud. So I'm going to put these up at 4 different spots around here on the 4 sides of the pen, and see if it makes a difference, and we'll let you know about it. There is if you like this, if it's something you want to try out, we do have a promo code. It'll be in the description below to go over there and check them out. Redeo solar animal repeller, solar, which you really like, no batteries, and it's something that, if it works, fairly cheap and inexpensive way just to keep the coyotes pushed back away from these pens. Because right now, all the coyotes I've seen here of late are really thin. They're not eating really well this time of year in the end of the winter, so they get desperate. So that's something that this right here is going to come in handy for. So we're going to take and put a few of them out and see how they take and work. So this is right here on the corner of our pen, and I just got a screw. This board right here is about at 2 feet. Our plastic I wouldn't over tighten, so we're going to leave it right there. Like I say, I've seen coyote tracks right here on this little drive, so It'll get plenty of sunlight, I think, there through the day to operate it. It runs on 8 milliamps, according to the paper there inside of it. It's right here on the corner. This is on the north side of the pins. I'm gonna go around, put the rest of them up. This is out on the south side of the pens. The dogs are right over there. So we're gonna put it out here. I've seen some coyote tracks through here, pretty close. Go ahead and turn this on. And maybe we'll come down tonight and kind of see what it looks like in the night. We'll put one right here on this corner. I can take and show you the coyotes come through right over here by our junk pile and come in here heading that way. So hopefully this will kind of deter them when they come over that hill. Again, these are by Redeo, a solar animal repeller. It's just flashing red beams. So we'll see if it works. I'll take and walk around, see where the coyote tracks are at, and see if we're having any. I don't know if that's a real litmus test or not. Some days we see them, some days we don't. They kind of move in big circles around. So we'll see. Try them out. It can't hurt, and for no more than they cost. Like I say, all the details will be in the description below. And there is a promo code where you can get a percentage off of the cost of them. And it's on Amazon, so everybody shops Amazon these days. So it's real easy to get. If you have chickens, you can place them up above your chicken coop. You know, if you have sheep like we do, probably wouldn't keep dogs away. Dogs are pretty used to things, but coyotes are really leery. Anything that's new, anything that is, you know, different, they tend to take and stop and look at it. We have a real bad problem here with ravens. Last year we lost a baby to ravens, a little lamb. If we'd have had these maybe up high on something, maybe we could have kept them away. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Right now, me and Miss Polly are loading up. We're gonna go down to the local market, set up, and try and sell a few unwanted items that we don't need anymore and make a little extra income and go from there. Don't know what else the day's gonna bring, so we'll see you here after a while. Okay, folks, we're all loaded up. We got a sundry of things up here. We'll see what we come back with, and it's always a good day to go out and see people in the community and connect with folks in our area. So and who knows, we might find something down there we need. You'll never know. Oh, we're all set up. We've been out here, what, a couple hours? About a couple hours. We got all this stuff set up. A lot of movies get changed around in different hands around here. We swap and trade, buy and sell. A lot of folks don't have satellite. So I got interrupted by a phone call, but anyway, we've made some trades out here today. We bought some stuff.
I had a good deal on a water bath cannon.
Yeah, water bath cannon. And utensils, huh?
And the utensils, the tongs, and the magnets.
And the funnels.
And the funnels, and lids. 2 bags of lids.
The lids are hard to come by now.
Yeah. I got a good deal on it.
Good deal. So it's a profitable day when we come out here. I traded for some 6-foot T-posts. These markets like this, you can come down and you can take some stuff that you have and trade it for some stuff somebody else has, and you know, you're not out any money. You make a little bit of money in the process. You get to take and have some camaraderie with people that are around, and it's usually a pretty good day. So we always have fun when we come down here. Well, folks, everybody is about packed up, and we're in the middle of packing up. I don't know how much money we made, but we had some fun. Got to talk to folks. Took and a bunch of us got together over there talking about all the things that are going on in the world. Took and compared notes, so that's always good. Now we just got to load up and get back to the house. Did you have fun, babe?
Yeah, I did.
It's always fun coming down here.
It is.
Get to talk to people and have a good time trading around. So we picked up a canner, some posts, got rid of a few things, made some trades. Good day. Get it all loaded up, get headed back home. Alrighty, folks, we made it back over here to the house. We are unloading this stuff now. Miss Polly's gonna unload the rest of this. I'm gonna go feed all these animals, and then I've got to load up the Yeller truck, old Yeller, for a little fence job we got to do tomorrow. At least we're gonna go start it. May get the majority of it done. It's just a little piece. It's got quite a few posts in it though. It's got some turns and stuff in it, but it's just a little small job. And hopefully here real soon the weather gets up, people will be wanting some more work done, some more fence jobs done. Some bigger jobs is what we're hoping for. The bigger the jobs that we have, we do them for a short time, and then we have more time off. Me and Miss Polly's wanting to go fishing. We really miss fishing. We want to take one day a week and go fish, add some fish to our diet, and just the relaxation of being by the water, fishing. We just really enjoy it. So I'm got to get all this done before the sun goes down. The good thing here, we're approaching the spring equinox. The sun's staying in the sky a lot longer, and we're really enjoying it. Warm day. It was a warm day today, wasn't it, baby? Beautiful day. She's in there arranging stuff. This is our storage trailer. Got all of our junk in there, tack, just way too much stuff. We really need some sheds on this place, and hopefully this year I can get some of that done. The little jobs that we get, they just pay the bills, and they really don't help us get ahead to where we can take and work on our stuff like we need to. So praying for some big jobs. With that, I'm going to leave you here. We had a good day. It's always fun to go down to the local market, set up, trade and swap, and hang out with people and talk to people. So until next time, remember, be excellent in what is good and be innocent of evil. We'll see you later.